Hiya's and higher healing vibrations. Cosmic Cat here. Thank you for being present to my channel. This is a special birthday reading for those of you born on June 13th. It is also Friday the 13th. If you are a Gemini or if you are guided here, welcome. You are definitely welcome to stay, even if it's not your birthday. We go through death and rebirths all the time. You may want to check and see where Mercury and Gemini lie in your birth chart, or just check in with your gut, your intuition, and if spirits is call it your guides are saying, hey, this is for you, then please feel free to stay along. For those born on this day, there are about 367,000 people born every day on this planet, in the world. So it is important for you to take what resonates for you and leave behind for others what doesn't. It is a timeless reading, so the energy will always be ever present, and you are more than welcome to place your own energy into the reading at this time. We are all connected in one way or another, shape or form. We are ultimately all one. Okay, so I do have my scrying ball off to the crystal ball off to the side for scrying messages. If they come, I will pause and I will speak what it is about, what's going on and happening. Okay, so for your birthday, Gemini, we know that you're a social butterfly. You are ruled by Mercury in your third house, and Mercury is all about communication. You typically speak very well with others. And if you struggle with this, maybe perhaps the communication isn't always there, but regardless, you love to communicate and talk and be a social butterfly. One thing that's definitely has come up lately, and the energy still seems to be present, is making sure to have discernment of when to speak and when to actually listen. Because when we're listening, when we're speaking, we're not learning as much as when we're actively listening to others. That's when the opportunity of learning is there. Of course, follow your intuition and gut, your guide. And if you really, there's always times of where it's important for us to share to help others. Sharing does help others in many aspects and ways. It's just nice to have some discernment is what Spirit would like for you to have. And there's rationality that comes with you being rational, but sometimes you can be fickle, and that means that you change your beliefs, your loyalty, your affection often. So there's this, Gemini represents twins, so there is this different variations that you tend to go to. You are a mutable sign, which means that you also you're able to change. You're open-minded about change. Typically, Gemini spirits are. You are of the air element, so you actually spend a lot of time in your mind. A lot of time in the mind there. We're going to pull two cards. This is the Curious Cat Tarot deck we're using today. So during the meditation, the first thing I got was a cleaning. A cleaning is necessary. Cleaning of, now you can take this however, whatever, if something immediately came up to you when I said that, and you know what that was, go with it. Go follow your gut and your intuition. If you're not sure, then just try to look around you and think about and allow yourself to be guided. For instance, I didn't realize that this morning in the shower that I was going to, my showers are typically 10 minutes long and I'm done. But this morning I showered my normal way with my body wash, and then I also used bar soap. For some reason, I spent an extra amount of time. I spent triple amount of time in the shower this morning as I would. So typically 10 minutes, and I was probably in there for 20 to 30 minutes. It feels really wonderful. I feel like a lot more was released than just dirt, grime, the day-to-day, whatever gets put on, but I feel lighter. I felt lighter when I got out of the shower. And there is this need to detox. So there's this detoxing with your body, your health, for those of you who are curious about it. It's been on your mind. And this detox could be as simple as what I just mentioned, spending more time in the shower, following your gut. I just went with it. I wasn't thinking about it. My mind was just doing it. My body, my gut was just like, I always say there is a spell that I do say in the shower. You're welcome to say it yourself, but it is cleanse my heart, cleanse my soul, cleanse this body from head to toe. That's just a little piece of it. I do say a lot more than that, but that's a little piece that you're more than welcome to implement into your own shower. But yeah, I was just guided. I did this like deep. Also, I don't wash my hair every day, but today I did do that, and I did it really deep, like with the scalp, to the scalp and everything. And it just feels really, really good. It felt really good to do this. So there's something, now there could be, maybe your home, maybe your environment of where you are is actually weighing you down and you don't realize it. So you see this corner, you see this space, and you're able to actually immediately take care of it. Take care of it right away. And we're going to try to light this up. Take care of it right away so that it actually unblocks whatever energy had been blocked for you before with it. So there is something about, let's see, the flame was going out and there's still like a little bit of a wick in there, right? So I am attempting to get down to that nitty gritty, that root there, so that this can burn as much as possible before we put another candle in. So I'm actually literally, while we speak, trying to clean out this for us. So maybe it is as simple as a candle jar that you have, somewhere where you have a candle, and it just really, you want to let it melt all the way down before you put something new. And this is going to bring new energy in and release old. It's going to allow the old energy to go out. And I pulled the 8 of Wands with this card. The 8 of Wands is showing that if you're feeling stuck or unmotivated, it's about to be freed up. And it's as simple as doing something, as what we were talking about, detoxing, cleansing something. Maybe your baseboards in your home, maybe a little spot that's gotten cluttered, maybe perhaps your altar, you've been feeling like the energy isn't the same and you need to change it up. So it's time to just like move things and put them in different places. Move your energy around in your environment, and also possibly, or cleanse your body really, really deep. Something is there waiting for you to feel it and allow it to happen and just do it. Okay. There was like rearranging also coming up, maybe rearranging your room, your home space, your environment, some sort of area that you go to a lot, so that so that the energy can flow better. Okay. Now, I'm going to pull a candle out for you here. Let's see what we've got. We've got a red one, another red one. So still a root chakra. You got to go to the end of a candle and then start another one. So, so new beginnings are definitely coming. Feeling that a sense of newness coming in for you. So there was the detox, the cleansing, rearranging, and I drew also the 10 of Pentacles. I'm trying to recollect this instead of writing it down like I usually do in my notebook. And I'm trying to remember when I pulled this one, I believe, let's see, there was cleansing, and it was pouring down rain right when I started the reading too. So that's also, the rain is very cleansing. It's cleansing the earth. There was something else. But I do think that this goes along with this 10 of Pentacles here, is also showing something coming to an end. This is a fruitful end here. of happiness, joyous occasion. Now, there's two different energies I was picking up with this. One energy is someone sitting back and looking at their legacy, looking and feeling, embracing this beautiful energy, abundance of heart compassion, like your heart is super abundant and full of love. There's a deep respect and love for the loyalty you have within your life, your pets, family, grandchildren, as you're in the older stage now, looking out and watching your family, your friends, your roots, watching them all be here with you at this time. And you're wearing this lovely cloak that I feel is protecting you. Yes, it's part of your abundance, but it's also protecting you. I'm not sure what this other energy is, but there's something about the cloak for someone. Maybe you feel protected when you're going out, you're putting on a cloak, or you're imagining in your mind's eye that you're cloaking yourself with protection. Perhaps that is it. And it's really helped you create this stable foundation to grow and build on, and then look back at what you have flourished, what has grown from the way that you have lived your life, how others have benefited from this, and how you have benefited and reaped rewards. It's joy, happiness, celebration. It is an ending. It's an end of an era, an end of a time, just as the candle went out and we made room and space for a new candle to come in. It's showing. This could also have relation to someone working with their root chakra, their base. You're starting your foundation now. You're restarting. However this looks for you. You're creating a foundation now for your basic necessities and needs. That is where your root chakra has. That's the energy your root chakra holds. It's all about survival. It's shelter, food, clothes. That's that's where a lot of your basis for living lives and is held. So there's something to do with that. Now, the other energy that I was picking up with this goes a lot deeper into gateways, portals. For those of you more advanced, it's not only showing just loyalty that you have with spirit, that you've given to spirit and you've provided. Your health, your wealth, all of it, you understand, came from working with the divine on all levels. And you are actually at this gateway or portal for someone here. This is all versions of you. This card, many of you, this is like you, and then you're reflecting and looking at your pet. You're petting your dogs. You're looking at your family here, friends. But for some of you here, there's this energy of like this is you, but you're looking at all the versions of what you were, of when you were a little toddler, of when you were a dog, of when you were a woman, and when you were perhaps a man. And you're at this gateway portal. You're ready. It's almost as if you're ready to move on. Your acceptance of this 10 is profound, because there's this energy that you're ready. Some people aren't ready to leave this joyous moment. Some aren't ready to no, I think I'll sit here forever. It would be hard to leave a beautiful location or spot like that. But someone is ready. Someone's ready to do that. And I feel like that this moving of energy is going to help you get to this point. You may not know what this energy is, again, until you really focus or get there within your home, within your work environment, wherever it is. There's something, if you're feeling stuck or heavy and you want to release it, that is going to be the way. There's a lot of, desire to cleanse. Did you hear that? That was thunder. Thunder. And I instantly just went back to childhood where it's like, okay, God's bowling up there. Have you ever heard that? That's what I've heard. He's bowling. Okay, so maybe you are going to go out with friends for your celebration of your birthday. This could also signify that for you today. It is your birthday. You are probably going to celebrate yourself in some way, whether it's with your own self and your pets and your immediate family, or if it's with friends or both, somewhere out. It's going to be a joyous occasion for everyone here that does decide to celebrate their birthday, special day with others. You're going to be able to sit back. You're also being asked to definitely sit back and just sit and be still and feel. Allow yourself to really feel that genuinely, wholeheartedly. Okay? So we have temptation. Yeah, there keeps being this energy of like that's either weighing you down or trying to keep you from reaching a higher frequency. And I can't quite put my finger on it, but maybe this temptation is it. Maybe you're feeling tempted. Be mindful of the temptations that could lead you astray from what you're focused on right now. Evaluate your choices carefully and consider their long-term impact. Align your actions with your highest good and integrity, resisting the allure of short-term gratification. So, yes, don't skip any parts just to try. It's important to read everything. And look, there's full moon. The full moon in Sagittarius just happened, and this is right underneath. It's not by chance that this is synchronicity, that it is actually directly below the Eight of Wands, which is also represents fire, which is fire, Sagittarius element, and that we just had a full moon in Sagittarius a couple of days ago, and the energy is still there. We are also on Friday the 13th. Hello. This is a beautiful time and energy to be alive and to appreciate Friday the 13th. Maybe doing a ceremony, if your weather permits you where you're at. A full moon ceremony would be wonderful to do at this time. Okay, look the information up to see what those are, or watch the reading that I did yesterday for the birthdays. I explained it there. I felt the ace coming, new beginnings. I felt it when lighting the candles. We talked about it, and I was feeling a fresh newness. You know, we saw this candle go out for you. The flame went out, but yet we relit it and allowed it to, and then just this toxicity is going to be released. You're going to release some toxicity by doing this deep cleansing shower. If that, if you're feeling guided for that, if that is something that you feel drawn to do, it's going to be released. Something toxic that you've held for a long time is going to be released at that time. If it's not that, and it's something around your home of reorganizing or cleaning up a space, when you reorganize, you typically clean that space too. But that is going to help you start to flow better. Feng Shui is coming up into the energy now. So an Ace of Swords, brand new clarity is coming to your mind, a clear vision ahead. And you also have a lot of you have a lot of ancestors looking after you in the afterlife. They're still with you, and they can't wait for you to reach this point and acknowledge that they're there for you. Because someone here, that's meant for someone specifically. At this point right here, you're going to gain clarity and understand and have a deeper connection with spirit, and you're going to really know and remember a lot of your ancestors, maybe even ones that you've never met, that are there for you and have been supportive of you along your whole journey on planet Earth school here, okay? And look at this. Then you move into the Nine of Pentacles, which is all about you acknowledging your accomplishments. Here you have accomplishments and success, and this is where you've reached the end of this. This is the ending, whereas this is actually leading up to This is you about your self-accomplishments. This is you thinking about all of the accomplishments with a group, with your family, with those loved, those that you have lived with for many moons, those that are very close friends that, this doesn't have to be blood related. This can be people who have been in your life for a very long time and you may even feel closer to them than your family. It's perfectly fine. It's okay. That's healthy, okay? It's a try to release any societal ways of feeling as if that is not okay for you to say that a family or that a friend is family to you, and having a deeper connection with them as opposed to your family, okay? Your family is definitely there to teach you lessons in life, just like your twin flame. At the same time, you can still love your friends just as much as you love, or more than you love your own family. It's okay. 9 of Pentacles, and it's in a compassionate, loving way. It's not implying anything less on anyone. 9 of Pentacles is all about your accolades. You're not boasting or bragging here. You're just you're honoring yourself and all the accomplishments that you've made. You're very stable. You're healthy in this position. You're wealthy as well. You have an abundance of material items connected to the earth. So this is going to help you gain clarity. And perhaps if you've struggled with finances, you're breaking free from this, and more financial stability is coming in for you. Miracles can happen. Ooh, and look at this. We have common comfrey. So if someone here has an ailment, either arthritis or bone breaks, maybe your bones break often, or your bones just aren't that strong, comfrey is a wonderful. I work with plant medicine. I'm an herbalist, and I have another business, Cosmic Cattails, that I run as well. And I use comfrey to make a salve that is very helpful and beneficial. It relieves a lot of pain that you may feel with arthritis, and it encourages like bone healing, okay? So if you're dealing with any of that, check and see if you are able to get yourself some comfrey salve to help you with that, okay? Also, you can do that if you're not interested in that, or none of that really fits you. You can go into the wilderness and find comfrey, because it grows wild for us, and it has these beautiful purple flowers here. And I'm feeling now that for someone, you're going to enhance your third eye. Your third eye is going to open by doing this and connecting with comfrey, sitting by it, meditating with it, planting some of it yourself. And there's all kinds of ways. Being with it in earth, being near it, going around it, or utilizing it for yourself for health benefits is going to be very, very wise and good for you. It also looks like look at this. It looks like it has a smiley face. Looks like it has the smiley face. There's also, now I'm feeling this like sacred geometry. The 369 Fibonacci method has been coming up a lot ever since the portal, ever since we had the the full moon. It's been coming up a lot lately. And 369, so the spiral, I feel that I relate it with like transformation, death, and rebirth. So again, we started this saying, initially, yeah, it can be your birthday. Birthday is what we're going to be geared toward. And I will blow this candle out in just a moment for those of you with a birthday. Or rebirth. We talked about rebirth. And rebirth, it's a part of life. It's a part of the process that we all go through. And a lot of times while we're on the planet, moving to a new home, a new state is a death and a rebirth. You're leaving behind. The old self, the old part of you, environment your energy was in, is dying. And when you move, it's a rebirth into a new energy. So that's a lot of, but this 369, this whole method is that everything is created with sacred geometry, everything. And this is proof right here showing you, and you may want to look up Nicholas Tesla or Fibonacci. Maybe you have more information you can share in the comments below about this. But this is based on also sacred geometry and our world being created that way. Okay, it's time to repair what is broken without forgetting the history behind it. That's what Common Comfrey is bringing to you. Consolidate, reunite, and repair. Cures are often found when we work together, like communities, leaving no one behind. Leaving no one behind. So if someone was left behind in this space, you're going to have a breakthrough and bring this other person in. Yeah. That's the message I have for you today. I hope it resonates. Please be sure to check out the angel number, angel card, and animal spirit. Those are short videos, less than a minute long. And for your birthday especially, there could be some additional messages for you from your spirit guides or ancestors that's trying to reach you at this time. Also, I do an inner child reading every day, like the birthday reading. It's a little bit different, but I do an inner child reading every day. These are all ways that I decided to step into this, was guided to step into this, to share with the world the information that I receive as downloads and also the knowledge that I've gained thus far. So please be sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share with a friend if you feel guided, share information or knowledge of where you're at, what part resonated with you, if you like, below in the comments. X marks the spot. That's for someone here. X marks the spot. You may see an X somewhere, the letter X. X like in the sky. Maybe perhaps it stands out on a tag somewhere at a store that you're at. Maybe perhaps the TV comes across the TV, a big X. I'm not sure. Just follow your gut and intuition. That's also the number 10. Numerology we are based on binary numbers, you guys. Numerology is a thing, zeros and ones. And guess what the X here is? It is a Roman numeral number representing 10, which is a 1 and a 0. 0101 binary numbers, okay? That's the messages that I have. Let's go ahead and blow your candle out. Make your wish. 1, 2, 3. And as the smoke rises, may your dreams and wishes rise too. Have a cosmic day and tonight, meow.